Michelle, what's going on? What's going
How are you?
What's going on? How you doing?
Oh shit!
How you feeling?
It's okay, I want my lunch.
I go here.
No, my lunch is yes. Come on.
I was calling you.
Oh,
I was calling you yesterday. What's going on?
from America.
How you feeling?
Oh,
What's
you're
your
the
name?
American friend.
Yes,
oh,
how you
give
doing?
us
How you doing?
Oh my god,
How
beat
you
down.
doing?
Stand on a chicken.
How you doing?
Oh my god, she's mentioned so much
You're
about
so
you.
skinny too.
I'm so skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
She
like
loves
that.
you. She talks about you all the time.
I appreciate her big time. I do.
Sit down.
How you feeling though?
Good, good.
That's
Why'd
good.
you come all the way down here?
I was trying to call you before I came. I was trying to call you and text you before I
Because
came.
it's freezing down here.
Yeah, I tried to
Oh,
call
God,
you.
sorry, I
and
was
text you.
asleep.
You was asleep for most of the time. Yeah, I tried to get in contact
I
with you.
sleep whenever I'm not well.
You still got some beers left? Does he want a beer?
Do you want a beer?
Oh no, I'm cool.
Tea or coffee?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't need it. I hope you don't mind. I'm on live right now though. I ain't showing y'all.
Oh,
Is that cool?
that's
Is that
fine.
cool? Okay.
That's
How you feeling though? How you doing? Dig.
Oh my
What's
god.
going
That's
on?
so...
Does she be saying good things about me though?
She does. She talks about you a hell of a lot.
That's crazy.
You're a really close friend of hers.
Yeah, he's like a son from another mother.
Son from another
Got
mother.
my daughter.
I appreciate you big time.
I'm just finishing my wine, sorry.
Yeah, I was out here. While I'm out here, like, what is there to do out here? What's really going on?
Papa?
Okay, see, like with that, is it really worth going to that? Okay.
Every single, because I watch lots of like how I found you.
Yeah, videos and stuff.
Yeah, so I watch heaps of them every time New Zealand comes up, especially if they hit Wellington.
Okay.
It's,
So you think?
usually it's always Australia.
Okay. So you think people will watch a video of touring through there?
Well, everyone that comes here that actually takes the time goes on about Te Papa.
Okay.
How amazing it is.
Okay. I've seen a lot of people talking about it, but I just didn't know if I should do it or not.
Well, I like it, and I've been through it.
But I do got some questions for you though, because I was talking to my live right here, and I was telling him I was a little mad at you because I was calling you all day.
Oh, I
yesterday.
missed your calls yesterday.
I thought you was mad at me or something.
No,
Yeah,
and
I
I can't
called
call
you.
you back because I don't know how to.
Well, on the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So did you see my text messages at all today?
No.
You see?
I've got two phones.
Okay, you got two phones. Okay. So where can I call you at besides on WhatsApp?
My cell phone.
Cell phone. Okay. Yeah, I'm on here right
Oh
now.
my god,
man.
it's so exciting that you're here. I feel like I'm so glad I'm not on live. Like
Indeed.
that.
I'm glad you opened the door.
Oh no, always open the door.
Yeah, I didn't know if you was mad or something. So, you know, it's good to see you though. It's real good to see you.
Yeah, oh my god, it's exciting. So yeah, and then there's a cable car, but that's just drunk. It's only good if it's got nice weather.
Would you like to stay for tea? There's pork chops.
Oh yeah, so for dinner.
Oh, some food? Okay, I could try that. I could definitely try that. Yes,
Okay, I'll
definitely.
some tea.
And then
Mind if I be in the show, or do you want me to
no,
go?
it's fine. It's in here.
And then I gotta drive to I'm gonna drive back to Auckland. It's about
Are you in
probably
Auckland?
tomorrow. Yeah, it's like what 10 hours or something. I'm
We've
kind
got
of used.
shitty roads though.
We got shitty roads. It's beautiful roads until you hit Taupo, and it's all.
I see a lot of people saying that, but the roads is like I don't got no complaints on.
Oh, you wait until you hit Rotorua.
No, he's just come down from there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that's just
you
it.
don't think that? Oh, I hate the roads when this goes all windy
It
round.
does a lot of that though.
I wish
It
they
does.
did the armies near there,
It's a desert road.
the army, and I wish they'd bomb all that and make it straight.
So that's what's like making it wavy like that. And then so I kept popping my ears too. Like my ears kept like popping. Is that normal traveling
Yeah.
from?
Yes.
it
Because
was
it's
bad.
different elevations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Don't notice as much.
Yeah, it was bad.
What part do you live in?
And what out here
No,
in the States?
Yeah.
So I was born in Miami. I grew up in like Ohio, but I live
God,
in
he's seen a lot, hasn't he?
Houston, Houston,
Which
Texas.
is the nicest place out of the three of them? Miami.
Out of those three, I think I like Houston a lot. I like Houston. I think this place though, New Zealand. If I had to say what it looks like the most compared to the states, probably Denver though. It looks like
Colorado.
Denver a lot.
Colorado. Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Mm.
Indeed.
Oh, my God. It's
Yeah.
so amazing to see you.
What's
She
your name,
talks
though?
about you.
Denise.
Okay, so what did she be saying about me? Like, how did she bring me up? What would she say?
Oh, she talks about you all the time. My American friend says this and says that. And
Oh, I do have other
Okay.
American
I
friends.
know.
But yeah.
Yeah. Like you couldn't.
You don't know what you're talking about, Mum. My American friend.
Okay, so you her mom.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay,
mum.
okay.
Yeah, I look at. Sometimes Michelle gets sick and I look after her.
Yeah. Indeed.
I'll talk about that.
Yeah, so there we are. That's. Oh, God, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
You can put a
yeah.
He
face.
just came for no reason.
Isn't
Yeah,
that gorgeous?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I just I was gonna go. I was in Rotorua. That's how you say it, right?
Rotorua.
Okay, I was just over there. I was about to head back to Auckland, but I figured I'll just come down here and say what's up to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's another lady out here. She makes I don't know if you know, but the little baby old school jewelry, the gold jewelry. She makes some jewelry and it has like the Maori flag.
Oh,
on
yep.
there. I'm about to see her and whatnot.
Cool.
She planning on probably cooking or something too, probably tomorrow or something. I
Sweet.
don't know.
That's awesome.
Definitely. What you guys here watching the movie or something?
No, just me. Michelle stays in her room and watches TV. She doesn't. We don't communicate with the same TV programs. We're on different wavelengths.
Okay. Can I do you want to say hi to my live stream? Or no?
Hi to what?
Do you want
It's
to say
live
hi to
stream.
the live?
What's live stream?
It's a whole bunch of Kiwis on here right now.
The internet.
A whole bunch
Oh
of.
yeah, I'll say hello.
Okay. I don't want to put you on here. 'Cause
Say
I
I'm
wanna-
the old lady.
wanna
Oh,
hide-
no,
I wanna
don't say I'm
hide
the old
my-
lady. Say I'm a.
I want to hide my New Zealand aunties. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to. Yeah, you can say hi to them. Say what's good.
Hello, everybody. I'm the mother.
Yeah, they definitely gonna appreciate that. How y'all doing, man? She said, I feel like we shouldn't be hearing this right now.
No, it's all good. Holy shit. So how did you find the desert road though?
The
Did you do it
desert-
during the day?
Actually, I was driving through the nighttime, so I really didn't even get a vibe. I didn't get to see nothing. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
you've
it's
got to
just
be
the
so careful too because it's
black ice as well.
no, not just that. Because it's dead straight. Well, you know
Oh, the
America,
desert road.
Yeah.
and people speed, and then they have the bloody police there.
And then when it does go
Okay.
around the curves and up and down.
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay, so that might have
crazy.
been Desert Road I was on. But yeah, the roads out here is. I'm a little sick, but they nice out here. I like them though. I haven't seen not one pothole. The roads, all the colors is there, like the paints and whatnot. You guys got it good out here, honestly. The food is good out here. I don't got too many complaints from being out here.
It's just expensive.
A little expensive though. That is the case for
It's
sure.
the bottom of the world, that's why. We have to import everything.
Everything coming in imported.
But the crazy thing is that our meat is still expensive. We're one of the only countries in the world that can feed our own people. So we're a big farm, sheep and dairy.
It's here, no, you see.
A lot of them were saying that too. They was on here saying you guys got the best dairy or something like that.
Yeah,
Why
dairy.
is that though?
Well, it's so natural. We don't have to use a lot of extras like over in the States. Especially they're using a lot of grain and
like synthetics and
yeah.
all
So
that jazz.
they have to purchase in food, whereas here everything's on. It's grass. It's just grass, and you know we're very. Believe it or not, the farmers are actually geared to want to try and do the best for the environment.
Yeah,
And
like
farming, especially with dairy, is usually quite intensive on the ground and really damaging to the ground. So what they do is they've got numerous amounts of paddocks, and so they just constantly have the animals rotating through a whole lot of different paddocks to try and take the pressure off the land. And you know, also that gives much better food for the cows, and so you get the better level of milk. But the fact of the matter is we're the biggest supplier to China, and China's huge
Big. So for dairy.
for dairy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
So as far as me getting in contact with you, right? So say, how can I get in contact with you if you don't like answer the phone or something like that? How do I make sure you good?
Oh no, just I'll make sure that I've got my other cell phone that I talk to you through. So I've got 2 iPhones, but I must have had it on silent.
Okay. So you got one phone that you typically communicate with me through.
Yeah.
And then the other phone, that's what you pretty much been on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought you was mad or something.
No, it must be on silent and like, yeah.
I thought I was being mean or something.
No,
yesterday.
oh, I feel so bad. Because I thought you were going back to Auckland, so I was like, oh, yeah, he'll have lots of people up there, so he'll be busy.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really looking at my phone as much, whereas when I knew that you had first got here, I was like, oh, I better keep an eye on the phone.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Because I told you I wasn't going to come.
No, and also it's so cold down here, because like, yeah, the weather forecast is like southerlies. When we get southerlies here, because we're the tip of the bottom of the north, and the southerlies come from Antarctica, so we've got no real protection. That's why we're windy as well.
Okay.
Because this is here's the bottom of the North Island.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So how do I want to ask you, how you be knowing everything? Like you know almost everything about everything.
Reading.
Like even America, even just music, like whatever it may be, you just know
things that you're interested in. You pay attention to.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm old. Remember, I'm double your age. I've been on this earth. You know.
What about like 50s in the 50s or something?
No, I'm 45.
That is not old.
No, it's old.
45 is not old to me.
And so yeah, I'm like twice your age. So
Dang.
you know, if you're on the earth for another 20 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Don't get your teeth fixed, darling. Yeah, we're getting it done.
Okay.
See, my mom, she about, I ain't even gonna throw her under the bus like that. But I'm about to say, she about your age, and she know a lot, but like, you be knowing stuff about just, like, I'm pretty sure you could tell me a lot about just that can over there, that power, like, you know, that can.
Yeah, I like to
the
read.
The people who made the company. And
She
just,
reads a lot.
Okay, you read a lot.
And on Google and...
just always learning.
Yeah.
Always
Okay.
learn. Always things to learn.
Yeah.
Are we invading your
No.
time you was watching TV?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're too well mannered.
Oh,
You don't belong here. You're too well mannered.
I don't belong in America.
Like cheeky Maori and
No, the Maori would say, change channel. Time for me to watch my program.
Oh, that's what they'll be on.
Nah.
Shout out to the Maori.
Yeah.
I like the Maori.
Yeah, he's been to one of the villages up in Rotorua.
Oh, yeah, the Rotorua villages. Yeah.
Was it cultural experience?
Yeah, that was nice. The honky was good too. The food was good.
Yeah, it was real good.
I like it. I like the air out here. It's just clean.
Yeah, you said to me once, "How does it smell here?" I was like, "Only if you go to Rotorua."
See, even out there, have you been to Rotorua?
Oh yeah, of course.
Stinks.
So you actually smell it like you smell it.
We call it Stink City.
I haven't smelled nothing when I was out there.
Oh, my daughter's family's from there. She's Maori.
Okay.
So yeah, all her tribe is from there.
I call it Stink City. It stinks. Sulfur.
Maybe I was just sick. I don't know. I didn't smell nothing though.
Yeah, it's because of the shit weather and the rain and that. Maybe it compresses the sulfur and the oxygen, so you don't smell it as much. And
then some of the hot springs, can you actually get in some of them natural hot springs that's outside?
Some of them are free, yeah.
The ones that I seen that was free, it was like caged up. I went to things like Kiahu, something like that. KIAHU, something like that. You familiar with that? No, not at all. Okay, then. I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did they tell you about the Maoris, of all the different types of hot pools there are? Like they would catch a fish and then throw it into
to cook it.
To hot pool to cook it.
They didn't tell me that.
No, he didn't go to one near the geysers.
And it's our country, when these Chinese and Japanese come to our country, they don't often read signs, and they're over on the geysers.
Really?
And you've got a geyser that might come up, and you've got a hot pool here and
It's different now. It's all fenced
It's all
off.
fenced off.
They can't get access to it.
Okay, sorry.
Because like Yellowstone Park, they had to do the same thing through geysers and that. People just wander off and think, I can't be that hot, you know, and they'll literally you put a single toe in there and it's gone.
Really, it's that bad.
There's some that are that hot in temperature. So you got to remember this is it's an active volcano area. So just because it's not red hot lava, lava. You know, everyone knows red, hot, don't touch.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to understand that you're bubbling water.
It's hot too.
You know, and even though there's steam coming off it and it's bubbling or whatever, it doesn't just mean it's at, you know, boiling point. It can be anything over boiling point and into thousands of degrees.
Yeah, because boiling, they could probably tame that a little bit, even though you still can get burns, but above boiling, that's
and so right, you know, people don't realize that, and even to the point where it could be so corrosive that it might not even be the heat, might be the fact that it's 100% sulfur. Not that that's possible because of the state, but you know, the chemicals that it could destroy your body as well.
Sulfur, what is that? Like, what is sulfur all the way?
Sulfur is basically, well, that's the smell that you get from like rotten eggs. Okay, so it's just a base. It's an element, you know, like carbon, oxygen. Yeah, sulfur's that.
So it's
but
like
the scent that it gives off is rotten eggs. So if you ever smell rotten eggs in the air, it's sulfur. So our body produces sulfur when you get the rotten egg fart smell.
Oh, really? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like the fact that you know that type of stuff. That's what how did you know that specifically? How did you know that?
Nurse.
The news? The news over here?
No, I was a nurse.
Oh, you was a nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I be talking about. Like, and then you explain it to where I genuinely can
understand it.
Understand it, and it's scientific. Like, okay, sulfur, this in our body. That's why we get that rotten egg smell too. So whenever we pass gas, that's the sulfur that's within that or something. Yeah,
pretty much. Well, you know, there's different types because you also get methane. If you've heard of methane, that's what the dairy cows produce as well. Okay. And that's what's causing greenhouse gases. That's why people bitch and moan about cows, because they actually are causing greenhouse gases with their farts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So that's what I mean. But the fact of the matter is, you know, 1 billion cows on the face of the earth are not going to be anywhere near as toxic as probably 10 human beings. You know, so leave the damn cows alone. They're going to help us. They feed us. Yeah. Get rid of, you know,
a lot of humans.
A lot of human beings. We're the ones that, you know, are no good for the planet. We don't, unless we're actively making an effort to put something back into the earth. All we ever do is take from it. You know?
Yeah, we kind of like, I think humans is the most parasitic to the earth.
Yeah.
We are.
You know, we're the biggest plague on this planet.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
We are the cockroaches for the planet.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we are.
We don't even, you know, you'd think at the end of our lives then would be, oh, thank you, Earth, for, you know, looking after us. Here's my body, and just putting our bodies, like, say, I think Muslims do it, just in a cotton shroud, you know, something that's a natural fibre straight into the ground. You guys are really phenomenal for it. You'll make these what they call vaults. So you'll put concrete in the ground, and then you have those mega fucking coffins, you know, that have the two.
Oh yeah, you got I seen that in the backyard. A whole chicken. Is that the only one?
No, there's 6.
You got 6. So you guys got 6 chickens out here.
For eggs.
For eggs. That is.
And
oh my
we
God, that's crazy.
barter a lot with our neighbours. Just about most houses have a fruit tree of some sort.
Oh, so y'all kind of give each other free stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you live with your neighbors right there. That's crazy. So, you guys been having how long you guys been having those chickens for? Never had to pay for eggs ever.
And they're really expensive now, eggs.
Oh, you can probably sell them too.
Nah, we don't sell them.
You guys don't? You could though if you wanted to.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you get an egg a day from each chicken.
So that's about 6 eggs
every day.
Yeah,
half a dozen eggs.
Yeah, so you almost getting too many eggs.
Yeah, for us, yeah. I mean, we don't eat eggs every single day.
Yeah, I understand that.
Definitely not.
I definitely. What was you just up to before I came over here?
Sleeping.
Okay. Let me see if there's any questions for you in here. Y'all got any questions and whatnot? Let me see if y'all got any questions, man. See if y'all got any questions. They said 45 is not old.
I have an
I agree.
internal body of an 80-year-old plus. So I've been medicated since birth because of my health issues. I've never been 100% healthy.
That hurts for real.
I'm pretty shocked that I've lived this long, but then also kind of sick of always still being here because I'm so hopeless now.
Man.
I used to have a life and, work and stuff and contribute. Now I feel like a drain on. But I did work out my taxes because obviously, yeah. So I'm all right. I know I've paid my way in society, I do have a daughter out there now who's paying. Plus, there's no such thing as no taxes. I still pay taxes on my income, and then
they saying, please give Auntie our love. They sending love to you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
She's saying, they saying, what's for dinner?
I think I'm just doing pork chops. I think that's all we've really got.
Pork chops.
At the moment. Groceries soon.
That's my other questions. I wish I knew this. They say proud of you, Auntie. You're strong. That's what I'm talking about, man. Big love, Auntie. Y'all love you, Auntie. Yeah, because before I came over here, I was fake mad at you.
Yeah, I bet.
Because
I mean, I was like, if you were definitely coming down this way, I would have, actively kept an eye on my phone. But it was sort of like, well, you're going to Auckland, and that's where most of, the 2 a.m. families from, which makes sense because that's pretty much most of our population is up there. So I thought, you'll be looked after, you'll be taken care of, even if you don't catch up with any of the 2 a.m. fam. There'll be, just random people. If you're friendly and walk around with a smile like you do, apart from the fact that you're a damn giant, I mean, that's what I said. It doesn't matter what colour skin you are. If you're white and that tall, there'll be people.
Absolutely.
We're short people.
I noticed that too. And then there's a lot of Asians out here too. So they kind of within the same height as well.
Well, our foreign policy, you wouldn't believe it, but we used to be a very closed off society. So in the sense of there was no real
Like you guys wouldn't let no immigrants in here at all, or nobody even could come here.
Well, once, I don't know about tourists, because I'm like talking about my parents' generation and that, like even because like we've got like the Cook Islands is sort of part of New Zealand, and even though it's a completely different Polynesian island, and then we've got Samoa. They can come over whenever they want, and obviously, Samoa's a tiny island. There's no real huge economy on there. So, if they want to come over and earn a living, or have a future, or a lot of them want to immigrate to Australia. So they come here and then they work and they get their visas.
Can they get deported from New Zealand?
Actually, I'm not too sure, because. Again, we've got so many different types of countries that are under our umbrella in the islands. Like Cook Islands has a New Zealand passport, uses the New Zealand dollar. Okay. That's a completely different island. I think it's the Cook Islands. I might be Tokelau. So many, I get confused because I've grown up with them. They're just like extended family, and all of our cultures really similar.
What about Fiji? Is that one of them?
Yeah, definitely.
Fiji.
There's Fiji Maori.
So so they use the New Zealand dollar.
I don't know. I think they've got their own dollar. Okay. That's what I mean. There's so many. This called free association.
So it's like New Zealand. The places that they do own, they don't make them use their dollar.
No. And no, not at all. It's their choice. They've all got their own. Some of them are got kings. Like Samoa's got a king, I believe. Okay. So I think that's how they work. But the thing is, all the governments, if they have set them up, and it's more than just, because I think it's Tokelau's only got like a few thousand people.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy. It's really crazy,
What you mean on too
that
skinny?
big puffer jacket. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, you got beautiful melanin. Loving your colour.
Thank you. That's heavy.
That's real nice.
That's heavy. I never been told that beautiful melanin. That's heavy. That's heavy.
You know?
I heard that during the summertime out
Because
here.
even you've got some Fiji and Maori especially that'll be much darker than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I heard that during the summertime out here, the sun is apparently real hot. But I'm over here telling them, like, I feel like I could take that sun. You know what I'm saying? I know it's an ozone, it's a whole lot.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to handle it in the
Yeah.
sense of, yeah, it's you know, it could still do damage though, to the point where it could still burn you. Yeah, but yes, it takes a lot longer. Like over here we have a UV index, so literally on the news and the weather channels, like, because obviously when you said you were thinking of coming down, I checked the weather forecast, and it's like southerlies, shit weather, Wellington weather. So it's like, oh, it's good you're not coming down. It's freezing and it's going to be windy, 100k winds and everything.
Still came though.
And yeah, oh,
Still came.
damn, I wish I freaking realised.
Yeah, I told you.
No, it's my fault. I didn't know my phone was on silent. See, if I knew you were definitely coming down, I would have been hyper aware and extra prepared and making sure I was, and finding out. But I just
thought
that
next morning. I'm like,
I did actually. When I woke up, I did see that, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's called. How do I call him back?" That's when I realised I didn't actually have your number to call you back physically, and I don't know what to do with that WhatsApp thing. It's like, and if you're driving, and it's like, no, I'm not going to try and. Because I was like, Emily, come down and do the WhatsApp thing. And I thought, if you're driving on New Zealand roads and then you've got the weather, like going through the desert road, even during the day, you might not realise that there's a thing called black ice. No, you're a truck driver. You know what black ice.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame that you didn't see that go through there during the day because there's 2 mountains there. Yeah.
I might have seen it. Like, I didn't see it in the day.
I see some nice views though. Like, I like it out here. I could definitely see myself.
It's beautiful, eh?
It is. It really is. And then I get reminded of it every time I kind of step outside. Because, every city has its own views. So.
Oh, see, that's the problem. I've always had nice teeth, and so I still have a smile because I haven't had to train myself to smile with no teeth since I've lost my teeth. I still smile with my big smile. And, when people usually have a facial defect, they hide it somewhere, and I haven't learned how to smile without having teeth because I've never I haven't been out for a long time. So if you couldn't notice, it's probably small. You can tell that I've had that smile where I just and it's annoying because I'm always aware of it now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I was on live and stuff. I'm on here talking now. I'm like, dang, I hope
she okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you was a little sick and whatnot. And I was like, damn, I hope she okay, man. I'm about to pull up on her, just pull up.
It's
just
cool.
come here, man, see what she got going on.
No, we'll definitely go to Te Papa tomorrow.
Puffer? What is that?
Te Papa.
Papa? Oh, the
Te
museum?
Papa, yeah.
The museum? Okay.
You
museum.
pull it.
You talking about like me and you?
Yeah, you can pull into the driveway overnight.
Oh, nah, so tomorrow I can't. Because I really was about to leave today. That's just because you wasn't responding.
It's because I suck.
I need, because I got to get back to Auckland for sure.
I can't believe you've been here since the other day.
Yeah. What, you talking about Wellington?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just got to Wellington, since last night.
Yeah, so probably I got here at 6:30. Yeah, I called you.
What did you do today?
Today, I was on live, kicking it with, you know what I'm saying? The live chat. I was on here for it's been 465 minutes.
Holy shit, you haven't been on that long for years.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Holy moly.
And as I was on here talking about you, they was like, she probably watching right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm like,
How
nah.
often do I shut up in the chat
that's what I'm saying,
when I'm actually on? And
would've-
besides, you know my name anyway. I don't have lots of aliases because I'm not that up with computers. And in the way that I could be bothered enough to make aliases.
Yeah, I'm like, she would have been said something. She would have been said something.
Especially if I knew you were down this way. Why the frick have you not come and see me? I'd be angry if you didn't try and
Yeah, that's
visit
the
me.
thing too. And that's why I was finna leave. I'm like,
No, I gave you my address. Make sure you
that's
have my
big.
address and my actual phone number.
Yeah, you
But
gave me the address, so-
I didn't realise that one was on frickin' silent because
pulled
it's
up
the one
on
that I don't really use very often, and because it's one of those new, the small ones that they brought back in the old 5. iPhone 5 body.
Probably like the SE.
Yeah.
You talking about the SE most likely.
Yeah, I think that's a 2022. Yeah, I got shit, years just flop.
Yeah, they
I'm losing my years.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But now 45 is definitely not old at all, for sure.
I feel old.
I think old is like 70. Like once you hit that 65, you old.
65 is retirement age here, so that's when they're legally allowed to retire.
Okay.
Or
I feel like 65 could still be young too.
Yeah, in this day and age it is. Yeah. It's crazy because, you know, like say all the founding fathers, people, you know, whenever somebody says, oh, you know, the founding fathers of America, you know, everyone always says, you know, describe them, and they'll always say old white man.
Yeah.
You know, old white, stuffy old white man.
Yeah.
When they did all the direct declaration and all of that and the Constitution and everything, they're all in their 20s.
Really?
Yep, but they'll probably be dead by their 30s, well, 40s. But
I thought they was
No.
my age.
They didn't live that long. Back every, like, you know, new century you've got, it's increased the age.
Like we live longer.
That's why, you know, it used to be you were having kids at 15, 16, 17, 18, like, you know. So, you know.
Damn, so they was like 20.
So they were all in their 20s when they did all of those things.
Damn.
You got to remember as well the pictures of them with their wigs. They're all, you know, they are all wigs and they're white, and they used to powder them with this white shit, and it was a fashion choice. So you can't go by their hair colour because, you know, even to this day, like here, Australia, Canada, all the Commonwealth countries, if they're using the justice system, you go into court here and you'll see the judge with his white wig on still. Yeah, so
the guys that was older than, like the guys that like 40, 50, they didn't care to be in that position. Like
they probably didn't get to be that old because of the way that it was. I mean,
I guess they just was a perfect timing then.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like pretty much. I think. Yeah, one of.
Are you saying they didn't even get to live to 50, 60?
No, God, no.
I get what you're saying. So they died at like what, 30 something? Probably?
Yeah, probably, because we're talking about the 1700s, aren't we? With your with founding fathers. So yeah, and just the fact that, you know, we had this all of a sudden revolutionary industrial boost of.
I'll bring this thing over so that you guys can.
They made some
Bring it
baby.
over there.
Okay, that's yours.
Yeah, bring the whole table.
That comment was gold. You might want to. Little baby old school, I DM'd you. If you still got time tonight, I definitely do want to get a picture or something. Little baby old school for sure. If you still got time tonight. Oh, is that for me?
Yep, that's for you.
Let me show you guys, man. Look what they made, man.
Yeah, and I used to go camping. I had a motorhome.
He's just talking to his friends.
Right there.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Well, if you wanted to stay in the driveway or
yeah,
come
that's
in
what I
here,
said.
and you can have a shower in the morning.
Yeah, because you'll want a shower as well. So, you know. So
Yeah, make yourself welcome, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anytime. Thank you.
Oh, Mum, I can't swallow today.
Definitely look good right here.
Let's go. I'll go get my cup, my water, so I can keep.
Let's go. The hospitality, big time, man. Look at this right here, y'all. Got some pork chops, eggs. I wasn't even gonna eat tonight. I was fasting tonight. We was big fasting. With my New Zealand auntie, I wanted y'all to get to know her a little bit, just understand her. So when I do say New Zealand auntie in my videos, I do not be lying, bro. This is real love, bro. You get the energy back that you put out, man. And I'm showing y'all how kind New Zealand people are, bro. Trey Powell, hell no, bro. Let me not be cussing here. Let me chill. But as far as damn, look at this egg right here, though. Hold up. So look how that's good right there, bro. See how the yolk is just coming out. That's fire.
Oh yeah, the chickens are free range. So we got quite a big backyard, and so they just roam in the backyard all day long and
That's what's up too.
chill.
Yeah, this
So
food is
yeah,
good.
My mum's not the greatest cook. She's a bit old school, so the pork chops won't be succulent or anything. They'll probably be dry as a mother.
Oh no, that's cool. I ain't gonna lie, they do not look too dry. They don't look too dry. I'm about to try the egg with the rice.
Which was the camera? Oh, there.
Right
There we go. Yeah, I'll bring it in.
Yeah. Let them stay here the night and they're more comfortable. Then you can have a shower and
In the morning, yeah.
I used to live in a motorhome, so I know what it's like.
Look, that's what it looks like eating. And I was seeing you eating.
Yeah, not big meals like American meals though.
No.
They have big meals.
Yeah, it's honestly too big sometimes.
And yeah, but all the chemicals they stick in their food though. That's
The chooks. The chooks are out there, so the eggs are as fresh as hell.
yeah.
Life.
That's what I do. Like you guys have good ingredients in the food out here. I love that.
Our eggs got very, very expensive here. And I thought, bugger it, I'm not buying eggs, I'll go and buy the chooks.
Just keep them around. Now
So I've got 6 chooks out there now. 6 eggs every day.
limited eggs.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so this egg does taste. It might taste more real. Like
Does
you
it?
said. So this egg right here is from an egg that they literally got from the backyard. Yeah, it tastes. It just tastes real. I don't know. I feel it's my first time eating a real true egg, honestly.
Yeah, well, the fact of the matter is, even if you've got in America, say, free-range eggs, at the end of the day, you still keep your eggs in the fridge. That's not natural. You got to remember, where does the chicken's egg come from? Out of its ass, or well, out of its whatever hole. Anyway, so they're not naturally meant to be kept in the fridge. What you guys do in the States to make everything look pretty is you wash them, because quite often a bit of poop or a bit of a feather will get stuck to an egg, you know, and yeah, we wipe it off, but we wouldn't wash it off because there's actually a protective barrier around the egg on the outside that you can't see or feel, but eggs are porous, and so they should be, because otherwise there wouldn't be oxygen getting into the egg. So yeah, that's why you wash off that protective barrier and you leave the egg open to the air in a way, and so that's why you refrigerate it, to keep it cool and make it last longer. But yeah, eggs last just as long, if not longer, just left, you know.
Left alone.
Yeah, we just have them on the bench and out, you know.
Yeah.
Egg thingy.
5 out of 5 so far.
So yeah, eggs. I mean, I just don't understand why you need to take something 100% natural, even if you're torturing a chicken and keeping it in a cage so it can't move or anything. Why do you then need to take a perfectly good package that is already, the eggs already come in, and go and wash it? You know, you just need to brush it, like, you know, if there's any poop or feathers attached, but it lasts just as long.
Just as long.
A la natural. And yeah, and so I guarantee you, whatever they're washing it in over in America, it's probably got, and other places, probably got chemicals. But
Absolutely.
that's why, eggs have never been kept in the fridge. That's only,
Big time chemicals.
yeah.
The worst chemicals. The biggest chemicals. Man, I love this egg right here though. I don't typically eat meat.
Nah, yeah.
I'm gonna try it out though. But I'd be disrespectful if I didn't eat this pork chop.
Oh no, it's fine if you don't want it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Cause I don't typically eat meat.
Yeah, exactly. And what they do with your guys' meat over there as well is very scary.
Yes.
I wouldn't be touching your meat either.
Pause.
Okay, not facing you. Not facing you.
Oh no, you can put the camera on me. No, for the chat, hold on, I know y'all caught that. Cause you said I'm not gonna be touching your meat either. And that just sounds like you could tell.
Oh, dirty boy.
That sounds crazy.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Cause I know how they thinking.
Yeah. Mind you, when I'm like, when I'm sitting at home and I'm listening to things and reading things, my mind always goes to the gutter too, but just not in real life.
Yeah, that
Did you tell him that your grandmother is still alive and she's 91 years old?
Yeah.
Big time.
Have you got your grandparents still?
Nah, I don't.
You got your parents?
Actually, I do. I actually have my great grandma. Matter of fact.
There
That
we
is
go.
crazy. That's crazy.
You all know that Emily's the same as Emily, because Emily's the same age, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should meet Emily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Is she nearby?
Oh, an upper heart, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Lovely young girl. Very, very.
Short.
Oh, we're all
We're
short.
in the short family here.
We're all
everybody,
short.
Everybody short.
Why aren't you
now.
playing bloody basketball?
So I need to be.
Oh, Mum, that sounds terrible.
Well, it is. He's
Oh,
got the beautiful
you're-
long
I
legs.
don't blame you.
He should be playing. He should be in athletics or something with those beautiful long
I
legs.
appreciate you.
He does do basketball. He's a
That's what I mean. If you got that statue, don't waste it.
Oh, stature.
Oh, statue. Sorry, darling.
I understand you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mind you, at the same time, you got to remember, it's like only 400 positions in the
I
NBA,
know.
330 million Americans.
Well, hang on.
So for 400 jobs.
You've got to think about ballet. All these little
Oh,
kids
no,
go
I know
to
that.
dancing, to ballet, and the majority is so short they can hit the top. I'll take that out so if you're not going to eat.
Just stick it in the microwave, please, Mum.
You'll eat that later.
Yeah, once I can swallow.
Oh, dear God.
The food is real good, by the way.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you,
he doesn't
darling.
need to eat the chop. He's
You're
not.
so
he's-
nice. You're so polite.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. I'm gonna eat it though.
Ugh.
Eat it.
It'll be dry as heck. Mum's old school cooking, you know,
It's cool.
50s housewife style, meat and 2 veg, you know.
So what's the new school? What's the new school?
We've got science, so we've learnt things about cooking.
And please, if you come and stay with us, you're welcome to just help yourself in the kitchen.
Okay.
You'll find the bread, butter, fridge,
Okay.
anything, okay? Because I
Thank you.
know everybody gets hungry in the night.
Big time.
Yeah.
So there we are. Just make yourself welcome, please.
Thank you for that.
Oh, shut up, money.
What do you say?
Once I can swallow.
Uh,
Get your mind out of the gutter.
That's what I like to say. Let me say it.
You got to have a sense of humour in life, or there's something wrong.
Right. Absolutely. They crazy on there. What they on there saying? What they on there talking about?
Not too.
Not too much. How many
Too
people
much.
in there?
Oh, man.
That should be
66, I think.
66. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Y'all meeting my New Zealand auntie right now. I don't want y'all to see her face though.
Oh, yeah, I
Because,
don't want to be on. Yeah.
I don't
Even
want-
when I was younger and hotter, I preferred to be behind the camera
yeah, I don't
doing
want
gigs and
them-
stuff.
I don't want them to like know who you are and stuff like that. I did show your mom. though,
Oh,
but-
Wi-Fi. Okay,
Where's
we'll get that. Once you finish there, I'll get you to go onto the Wi-Fi. So, because this stream apparently is crap.
It's slowing down? Okay.
That's,
I'll do that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and join the Wi-Fi real quick, y'all. And I'll be back. But they talking to you. They said you're awesome, auntie. And they raised no punk. Hey, auntie, sure, auntie, we love you, auntie.
thanks, guys.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm about to join the Wi-Fi. I'll be right back. At least the one older than know.
What are they saying?
Yeah, they be on there showing love, though.
Yeah.
So you do know I have a couple New Zealand aunties, though?
Yeah,
Okay. Just want to make sure.
so you should. I mean, you know, it's called whānau. You get whānau. So right now you're already part of the Kiwi whānau,
Okay.
which basically means family. You would have learnt that word probably at the Maori cultural thing, saying you're whānau now.
Yes.
So yeah, that means family. That's a really important word to us Maori. Believe it or not, I am part Maori. I'm just the white kind.
Absolutely.
And yeah,
I understand that.
I always, you know, say I've been more Maori, but that was when I was pregnant. Had more Maori in me then, bro.
Had that Maori in you.
Yeah, had a lot more Maori. My daughter's a quarter caste.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And whānai's basically adopted, and Māoris everywhere will full on whānai people, you know, and that it happens within amongst Māori families or the tribes. There's if you've got, let's say, someone that gets pregnant young and has a baby, say, you know, like in their teens, generally that child will be whānai'd out to, you know, either the parents of that pregnant teenager will keep the child, or it'll be one of the aunties or uncles, but yeah.
So I'm finite to a lot of Kiwis out here.
Yeah, whānau, yeah.
Whānau.
So your WH is always the F pronunciation. So
Okay.
yeah. So when I lived in Australia, they always used to ask me what the mountain in the North Island was called, because they liked hearing the word whakapapa, because they thought it was funny because it's the F word with papa at the end.
And you said you was in Australia?
Yeah, I lived over there for a while.
Yeah, we might have to visit over there eventually.
Oh, the weather's amazing. Yeah, and you're much better shopping.
Yeah, the shopping out here it was disappointing. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely.
I didn't expect it to be that just unfortunate though.
Yeah, no, it's one of the things we probably never touched on because it's just not a big issue here in New Zealand. We're not that involved in it, you know. You grow out of it in your teens and your 20s, you're more about labels and designer threads. And then as you get older, you're sort of like, it's just not the vibe here in NZ. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's the 1%ers and people in Auckland who, you know,
care about that type of stuff.
Yeah, ponts and bee people.
So Auckland has like the probably the more Americanized stores, huh? Most likely.
Yeah, and then I mean, obviously we do still have the designer stores. We have our own designers too in New Zealand.
I got designer right here.
Like Huffer. Yeah, Huffer. Huffer's a brand.
You know about Huffner? Huffner, I got. Is that what you were just saying?
Huffer.
Was that how you said it?
Huffer.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. Huffer. Okay,
Huffer.
Huffer.
Oh, I mean, however you pronounce your H's and that. Huffer. It's just simple.
I just got a hoodie from that company.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'll take you to the wariwhari. Or have you already been to the warehouse, eh? The big red shop?
Not at all, no.
The warehouse?
Out here in Wellington?
Oh, no, that's everywhere. That's our
warehouse.
Yeah, that's our Walmart.
Oh, that's where I got this hoodie from.
Yeah. The wariwhari.
That's what it's called, the wariwhari.
Yeah.
I gotta see. No, the food is good though. Should I take it out there to her? Out there?
Oh no, she's alright.
Okay. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? 2 a.m. I could take the camera back. I want to see what they out here saying and stuff. Chop it up with the folks. I want to walk out there tonight. What is Wakate? What is that?
Waka.
WHAKATANE.
Whakatane.
Whakatane. Okay, yeah, you just said
wanting you to
the
go to Whakatane.
Okay, they say leave Whakatane out of this. This chick wants to slay anyone who's Maori.
Oh, you probably when I said, you know, the Australians always used to want me to tell them what the mountain is in the North Island. Yeah, Whakatane as well, you know. So
that's Whakatane.
Yeah, but it was more whakapapa that they found funny because papas are quite common, you know, in Spanish and English. Papa.
Papa, yeah.
Is a common word, but it's the.
So have you been to like Auckland and you've been to Rotorua? You've been to like what's that Wakane up there?
Whakatane.
So that's it right there.
Whakatane.
Wangade.
Whangade.
Okay, yeah, Whangade. Damn, so I've been looking crazy. This
No. It's when you look at a WH, nobody thinks, oh, that's going to come out as an F.
Yeah.
It's just because we use the English alphabet. That's what's, you know, because it was the British that brought writing. We were always an oral tradition. So, you know, they think we had no written history, but all our songs and our actions and our carvings were our written record. Like you see the moko half side is the the father's genealogy, and the other half is the female, the mother's genealogy. So every tribe had a chief, and the important people had all their lineage written on their face, just because it wasn't in writing. Yeah, so
I get that.
So yeah, there was some kind of written down, but yeah, so they used the English, lettering.
So that's Whangarei.
Yeah, Whangarei.
That's far north. I hear it's warm up there right now.
Yeah, you were going to go to the Bay of Islands.
What is that like? That's like east or something, right?
No, that's up north. That's past Auckland. It's basically once you go past Whangarei, then it's basically what they call the Bay of Islands, and so there's just like when you went to Taronga, that's part of the Coromandel or Bay of Plenty.
Okay, so Bay of Plenty is the Coromandel.
That's the Coromandel, yeah.
Okay, so okay. But you said you thought I was gonna go?
Yeah, because it's subtropical there, whereas here we're just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to go there. I was about to head there today, like.
Yeah, because it's much warmer.
Yeah.
Well, it should be. It doesn't mean that there won't be shit weather, because tropical means that during winter it's more likely to rain and stuff like that and be shit weather.
Yeah.
But it'll be warmer. Whereas here, because we've got like I said, the winds. We've got southerlies at the moment coming through.
A lot of windy.
And so that's straight off the Antarctica. Which
okay.
is,
that's coming from Antarctica.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you be knowing. And somebody in the chat, they said she got the knowledge. Look, she knows her Waka. She knowledgeable as though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I appreciate you being my New Zealand auntie, big time, because it's like, I promise I could call her and she gonna know anything about everything, bro. I swear, man. She knows what she's talking about, though. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying. That's I appreciate that big time.
And I love sharing knowledge. I hate people that try to gatekeep information. I mean, they don't generally go around saying, "Oh, I've got this information that I'm not telling you."
Yeah.
But when you ask somebody something, you should want to share it, because knowledge is power, and you want to share that power, and it doesn't cost you anything. And that person, that little piece of knowledge that you might think shit, might have a big impact on that person.
Absolutely.
And so you never know what little bit of information is going to be helpful to somebody. So why, lock it up and say, I don't want anyone to know,
That's why I like New Zealand, because there's values like that.
Yeah, we have a different value set here.
Yeah, I like that big time. Even just, I be seeing people out in public wearing anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I like that, though, because it's like, they're comfortable enough to do that.
Man, over in the Nui, Wainui is a suburb here.
Okay. So that's WH?
No, that's not. That's WAI.
Y. Okay, so that's Y. WAI.
Yeah, so Y.
Okay,
and
Y.
then, WH is fa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y.
So Wainui Amara, you'll go over there and see them rocking in their pajamas, their flannel net pajamas and their, big fluffy slippers.
That's out here in Wellington?
Yeah.
Wainui. Okay, so what I don't want, I'm going to go on mute. What?
Lower Hutt. They can know that because there's still hundred thousands of people here.
Okay, so we in
Lower Hutt.
Lower Hutt.
Lower Hutt. Yeah,
Lower
so
Hutt.
like lower as in lower and Hut as in Pizza Hut.
Okay, so the Lower Hutt.
Lower Hutt, yeah.
Okay.
See,
I say it like, I say it with more of a, I say more, I guess you could say American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our pronunciations are different. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's definitely what's up, though. I think I do want to head back to Auckland tonight, though.
You do?
I do. I should.
There's more things to do in Auckland,
I do, and it's like, it's a couple, like, I want to go to one of them night markets and try some islander food. I want to meet up with a couple people.
Definitely.
I want to meet up with this content creator. He reached out to me. I'm going to meet up with him.
Oh, definitely.
Do like a little meet and greet type stuff.
Yeah. Because, like I keep saying, like you were always saying, you don't want anyone knowing that you're coming because there's been some crazies in the comments.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you don't find many crazies in New Zealand that would take the time out to come and see you. We've all got that good vibe mentality and the whole thing. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all,
Yeah.
As our aggression over here is called passive aggressive.
So I got that passive aggressive stuff.
Yeah,
over here. I feel like you would be like a good, what's the word? For like a meet and greet, you would be a good organizer on
Yeah.
that. You know
Well, that's what I've done. We've
See,
done
that's what I'm saying. Everything I
concerts.
say, like you've done before. Like you've done a whole bunch of stuff. That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we've done tours and concerts and stuff here, you know. With,
Actual meet and greets, like actual meet and greets.
With actual bands. So we're talking about, you know, proper tickets and, you know, after the show, meet and greets.
Like that, yeah,
not something like a content creator thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, you pay a couple $100 to get meet and greet with the artist.
Yeah, that's
you know.
Yeah, that's a
So,
real meet and greet.
yeah, professional meet and greets, like that sort of thing I've done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but
You've done
had
everything.
concerts and stuff, and we've brought DJs and acts over from overseas and stuff, and done festivals and things. So
Got the Wi-Fi, yes sir. We got the Wi-Fi, and I'm listening to you. Don't think I don't want you to
Oh,
think I'm
yeah,
ignoring you,
no, I know.
man. You know, it's some people tuned on here, so I kind of want to read what they saying, cause it is. Yeah, we just.
yeah, well, most of your
Have you been to how do you say that city? Porirua. The one that's right by Wellington. It's like Wellington. It's like
Porirua.
Porirua.
Yeah, Porirua. That's
Porirua.
the birthplace of the Mangel Bob.
Porirua. That's the birthplace of Margaret Mob.
Yeah,
Okay,
birthplace of the
Porirua.
Mangel Bob.
So you been around there?
Oh yeah.
So you know a good little spot to get some islander food?
Oh yeah.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me.
Waitangaroa is
What?
a suburb of Porirua. And
Okay.
there's, I know Cannons Creek, I think's got a really good, like, you know, bakery takeaway type joint that's
Cannons
run-
Creek.
Cannons Creek, yeah, it's run by some Samoans, I think. Yeah, they've
That's
got
the
all
name of the
poly-
place.
Cannons Creek is, yeah, a suburb where it's in, the
Oh,
little
it's a
shopping
suburb.
mall in there. Or
Okay.
well, you would call like a strip mall type thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, out there. Because,
Cannons-
yeah, like each suburb generally has a strip mall of types. Tired boy.
I gotta sneeze. I've been sick. Like I don't know
Oh,
if
the
it's
weather.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's that. I think it was going surfing. Like I went surfing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too cold to go surfing,
Yeah.
bro.
I did. I definitely did that. I know that. I got in that water and then I got right out. So that's what got me sick. And I'll never get sick.
Yeah, no.
I'll never get this sick ever. So that's kind of hindering my experience a little bit.
Because you're over here for such a short time too. It's like, it's awesome that you're here, but it's like, dude, you come that far for so little time.
Just for
But
2
then
weeks.
again, you
So-
only come over here to do tours in the winter as if you're a snowbird and you hit the mounts.
So I think what I'm gonna do is, since they got some trucking companies out here, I think I'm gonna get in contact with like a lot of those and just
There's heaps here. Because
yes.
this is a tourist country.
So I know you're gonna know this. So the truck drivers out here,
Yeah.
they don't have sleepers.
No, they don't need them.
So right, so what do they do?
If they like,
Where do
well,
they sleep?
I've got lots of friends that are truck drivers, and
Okay.
if they have to do an overnighter, the firm usually puts them up in a motel or a holiday park of some sort.
So typically every day they always make it back to where they started.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an overnight thing, you know.
Okay. Cause yeah, over there in the States, pretty much every day is overnight. Like you get home,
Yeah, but overnight you usually can.
sleep in the back seat. Yeah. So these truck drivers, they coming home every day.
Yeah, pretty much, or every 2 days, because you know, like I said, the firms will put the businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put them up overnight somewhere. So like, I have a friend. He has to go up to New Plymouth, Taranaki, every 2 weeks, and he goes overnight, even though he only has a load that he could just drive back the same night. But they want him to get some pickups on the way back, you know, to make the drive sort of worthwhile.
Yeah.
And they're a furniture company, a freight company, I should say.
Get the plate. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. The food was
I'm going to
amazing.
bed now.
He doesn't usually eat meat.
Oh, sorry.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Good night.
Good night, Mum.
Indeed. But yeah. Okay. Samoa's food is the best. I
Yeah,
don't know what
yeah.
Mary King is saying. They usually keep the money and sleep in the cab too. They say, bro, Auntie's so humble, she'll wait for you to leave, sleep, then she'll eat. I didn't even notice that.
I can't swallow at the moment.
Okay.
As well.
Okay, she can't swallow at the moment. Pause. She
I
can't
haven't
swallow
had
at
all
the
my
moment.
needs yet. Oh That sounds terrible too.
Nah, they crazy.
Talking
man.
about swallowing. Get your mind out of the gutters, you kids.
Yeah, they be on yeah, it's wild on here. I ain't gonna lie. The internet is crazy. I'm with my New Zealand auntie right now, man. Just had some food, bro. We just had egg, bro, an egg and rice, and then to my egg, rice, and another ditty, an egg, rice, and what was that? Some pork chop. The pork chop was blessing. Bro, Banking is yapping. Damn, bro, what? Whoa, I ain't even gonna read that comment. Come on now. Yeah, they be getting wild here. I asked, can you not come back and watch this live? Cause they were saying some crazy stuff about my New Zealand.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, like don't come back and read the chat, cause they was on here saying. So do you know Pyro? You remember that name?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Pyro was he was saying some crazy stuff.
Oh, he's awesome. He seems like an awesome young fella though.
Yeah, he is. I met him in person.
Yeah.
I met him. So you like the.
We're Kiwis. We take the piss out of each other. So that's taking the piss means giving each other shit, giving each other grief. We're always harassing each other as a joke. So taking the piss is having a bit of a joke, having each other on.
I got a question for you. Yeah. The pavlova cake. Who?
It's New Zealander.
That's New Zealand. Okay.
It's New Zealand. We've found the oldest recipe so far because it's Australia and New Zealand both claim it.
Okay.
It's named after a Russian ballet artist.
Okay.
I can't remember her first name, but her last name was Pavlova.
Okay.
And she came over from Russia, first sort of exchange between the countries way back when she came over to do ballet. And so, yeah, they made a national dish for her. It was a competition here run by like a Women's Weekly type thing.
And she liked the cake?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's where the Pavlova come from. Her last name is Pavlova.
Yeah.
I like that last name.
Yeah.
But the cake is like,
Yeah, I know. You like a good stitch bite. I love it, yeah.
It's like.
If it's done right, yeah, it just dissolves in your mouth. You know?
Yeah.
But it's pretty much just sugar and egg white. That's all the ingredients in it.
Oh, it's not fruit in there?
Not in it, no.
What?
They put fruit on top of it. It's just egg white and sugar.
I thought it was fruit all in the cake.
No, hell no.
What you would call cake. That's why I thought it was so nasty.
Otherwise it wouldn't be white.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was nasty. I thought it was fruit on the inside.
God, no. It's just sugar and egg white.
Oh, okay, it
just
might not be.
Just beat the crap out of until it goes into that white. It looks like a marshmallow.
Just sugar and egg white. Okay, so
so it's really, really sweet.
Huh.
It's pretty much like a marshmallow, but without the stretch.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, that's why you. And what was that word you were saying with an M about what's in the cake?
Meringue. It's like a meringue.
What is that?
Usually they make it so it goes tough, but it looks like it's white. It's a white cake, meringue.
Okay, so meringue is another cake.
Yeah, it's another type of cake. Okay. White meringue.
Okay, so pavlova might not be nice. I wonder why a lot of people don't like it then if it's just sugar and egg white. You know. You like the fruit on there though? You would eat that? The fruit
no, you should take the fruit off.
Okay, I know. Ask her what
it's cream. They usually put cream on it. Whipped cream on the cake. I don't even know why it's called a cake because cake to me has a consistency of like bread in a way, or crumbly. It's crumbly. It's textured.
Right.
Whereas with the pavlova, it doesn't really have much texture. Because it is just egg whites, sugar, and lots of air. The air makes it all light and fluffy.
So it's kind of closer to like a marshmallow or
marshmallow
than it is a cake.
Yeah.
So they asking, do you know what teco means?
What teco?
Yes. They're asking what teco and teke, but they all laughing. What does teco and teke mean?
No. Not sure.
Okay.
What they're going on about.
Tekoteke. I don't know. You don't know what they're talking about? Okay.
No, that's probably
some slang or something.
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of slang, but wasn't around in my day. Sounds like it's a Maori slang word as well.
What y'all out here doing? Teke.
I can say a bad Samoan swear word, but I won't say that online.
They said you know.
Tickle. No, I swear to God, I don't actually. I know gefe.
I got a feeling I know what it is now, cause the way y'all
cool
laugh. way y'all, I think that was over here in my ear. The way y'all laughing. Okay, they say it means woman's private.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know what they mean now.
Why y'all on here doing that, man? Stop it, bruh.
Yeah, that's not a word we learned at school.
Okay,
Back in the day,
exactly.
no.
So y'all learn Maori out here in school?
Te Reo is what the language is called. You know,
It's
just like how you say English is a language. Te Reo is the language.
Te Reo.
Maori is you know, like African American. It's the nationality. That's right.
Okay. So Te Reo.
Te Reo.
Te Reo.
Yeah.
Te Reo.
Te Reo is what it's called.
And does the Maori language use every single letter as well?
No, God no.
How many does it? Do you know?
No, I can't remember now.
I
do know this though, but I'd have to try and think.
I'm putting you to the test now. I want to see.
Because there's no Q's.
Okay.
There's no Z.
No Z. Okay.
See, you say Z.
Yeah, you say
Z-E-E.
Z.
We say Z. Z-E-D.
Yeah, you say Z.
Like the rest of the world says Z. You guys say Z.
Really? We the only ones?
Yeah, you're the only one. Because again,
Really?
it's English. English
Okay.
comes from England. The English language comes from England. So everything we sort of have here is because we're the last British colony.
So English, so Britain is like the aid of
England, yeah. It's got
period.
Britain, UK,
Okay.
lots of different names for it. But yeah, England.
So they got it right all the way. Like
Yeah, so if you've ever got to defer to something, you go and look at UK English because that's where English comes from. But then you've got American English, we've got Kiwi English, but really it's like how you say aluminum. That's not the way it is. It's aluminium, and
that's
also
crazy.
because that's how. And Americans should say aluminium because at the end of the day, when you're working in science, that's how you have to pronounce it,
Really?
and that's you know that's empirical. Whereas aluminum is almost like a brand in a way.
I see what you're saying.
You know. And
aluminum, it makes it aluminum.
Aluminium. And if you look at the word, it's how you just sound it out. Alumin.
That's true. Aluminium. That sounds, when I hear that, it just paints like a picture of some type of like chemical or something. Aluminium. But okay, aluminum does sound like a brand.
Yeah, aluminum. Yeah.
They say I ain't about to ask y'all because I only want to ask. They give me more words to ask you, but I don't even know.
Oh, they'll be cheeky little buggers.
Yeah, they cheeky little buggers. That's some UK stuff right there.
Oh, yeah, we're very British in my generation, or my mum and dad's generation as well.
420, what is that?
420.
Come on, guys, making us look like fool, bro. You feel me? She's of the older generation. Leave her alone, guys. You was only born in like
the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay. That's like what, the late 70s though? Like
yeah, 70s, I just made it into the 70s. Like,
79?
Yeah,
literally. You basically, because my mom like 81. And I feel like that's so like recent.
Long time ago, yeah, my childhood was 80s and 90s.
Was it bad as far as like racism back here?
No, not bad.
Okay.
Like,
y'all never had school segregation out here?
Oh, hell no.
Really?
Oh, back in my grandfather's time, like I said, his nickname was the N-word.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, and so
what, with the ER or no? What, did it have an ER on the end?
Probably because it was usually said mainly by whites. But then all the whānau just started, using it. And because it was used so much, it just wasn't even looked upon as being derogatory anymore because they just took it as like, how we're all N-words, so what? And so generally that's what I mean, once you take a word and you make it common, you take away the disgust of it. But you keep letting it, like how no one can say the N-word and you guys get all up in arms about it. You're giving that word power. It's not what you want to do. You want it out there, get everybody to use it, then it takes away its sting. If you're calling each other the N-words and then everyone else can call you the N-word, it's not, it's no different than calling you a bitch, or the word over here is cunt. We use the C word all the time. Quite often, we'll say, oh, you're a good cunt. I'm
gonna start using that.
It's just normal. And there's no, and you know, in America you say the C word and it's like, you
Really?
said the C word, the C word.
Okay,
No.
see, when I with the N word though, I feel like the N word is at such a, it's been at this spot
You've
for
put
such
it up
a
there.
long time.
You've put it
Right,
up
I
there.
get what you're saying. I think it's been there for so long that even if everybody was just to go around saying
Because, like I said, in the 90s
would
and
still feel
there
weird.
was no sting anymore because it had been around for so long, and Maoris had tend to embrace it, and the Pacific Island culture just embraced it and took it as their own.
Yeah.
That, you know, when a white person said it was no different than saying, yeah, asshole, prick, dick.
So
cunt.
is they over here saying it with the ER or no? Or do you
Well,
know?
it'll probably always sound different. You know, we use the A on the end, but you know, because you know we use it in slang. But yeah, probably people use the hard ER when they want to try and be derogatory and you know make a point.
No, I'm saying like so the
yes.
people like the Maoris that was out here using it, they would say it with the H, with the A, with the A. Okay.
But again, you know, our pronunciation's different. So when we're saying it like that, it might sound like the hard ER to you. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Because, you know, just
yeah.
certain words, like just saying lower heart, you know, sounded different to you, the way you heard it, than what the word.
And I said lower hurt.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, just say it. That's the way it's,
Lower hot.
Because, yeah.
Quarter. What are they talking about? Quarter. What are they talking about? Quarter. They keep saying something about quarter. They should let her be proud of quarter.
Oh, my quarter cast. Oh, yeah, that's old school way. Back in the day, they used to, you know, how much blood have you got in you? You know, that's how they used to make you feel small. It's like, you know, I can't be, because I was in the kapa haka, which is, you know, the performing arts that you see where they do the haka and the poi and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be in that. And, yeah, and with mostly my second cousins, because they're all from my tribe, Ngāti Porou. And so they used to give me shit, you're too white, you're too, I used to have blonde here.
Oh, you're saying, you're talking about the quarter percentage of body.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they're talking
cast.
about.
Yeah, quarter cast.
Okay, so quarter cast.
That's not even me though, that's my daughter. I'm like, you know, I've got as much Maori blood as my little finger probably.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I'm proud of my tangata whenua, and basically, you know, like I said, Māoris will quite happily adopt anyone into their whānau, and you know, and
so what is caste? What does that come from?
Caste. That's pretty much what that India. It's a British word though, caste.
So what does it mean when you using this? You saying that describes how much you hold in your genes?
Yeah. What they try and say is how much blood you've got in it. So like
quarter caste.
like you know there's probably no such thing this day and age as a full-blooded African American, so to speak, because you've been away from America or wherever you were taken from for so long, and you've had so many generations of, you know, breeding with whites and all of that. So we've got just as many white Māoris, and that's because there were so many whalers that came over, whaling. You know, they caught whales because
they caught whales.
Yeah, they used to. New Zealand was a whaling station.
What?
Yeah. I know, and little wooden frickin' boats with oars. This is, you know, back before we were colonised properly, whalers.
What?
Yeah, so oars and a wooden boat. So, yeah, the fat and the everything in it was really profitable.
So they would eat,
but, you know, so you've got all these white men running around, and, you know, so if they weren't good at, you know, doing the riz, I know what that word means. Doing the riz on the local Māoris, if they could get even close to them, you know, they would just take the Māori girls. So that's why we've got a lot of like whites like me. That's how, you know. And then obviously when Captain Cook came over, they didn't all bring their families, you know. So it was always a lot of white men here.
Okay, so caste is like casted into different so-called races. Okay,
that's right. There's a caste system in India, whereas you're born into it. If you're born from a prostitute, then that's your career from now on. You're born into it. You can't, you know, you can't rise out of it. Like in the Western world, we're quite lucky that we can rise out of whatever position our parents put us in.
Oh yes.
In places like India and that, what caste or, you know,
position, that's another caste system.
That's the caste system.
So caste, depending on connotation, has different meanings.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the caste system is where, you know, slavery's come out of pretty much. That is making into a business because somebody decided that they were better than someone else based on skin colour or eye colour or hair colour or whatever.
So it all originates from India. Kind of.
Yeah, that kind of idea.
Wow.
But the British, because India used to be a British colony as well. They only got their freedom in the 80s, 70s or 80s. Yeah. So, yeah, the idea of caste comes from them. And that's through the spice trade.
The spice trade.
The spice trade, because the Silk Road used to be, something that ran through the world, but it was started by the British. And then before that, it was the Spanish. Yeah.
I like how you know a lot about everything, I swear. Fighting, bro. No, I'm not fighting to sleep, man. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I just got to sneeze, man. It's because I'm sick, man. They said ask Auntie for a hot lemon honey drink.
Yeah.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
And then so, yeah.
I gotta hit the road tonight, man. If I want to be in Auckland tomorrow, I gotta hit the road tonight.
You need to sleep though when you're not well.
I do. But it's like, I've been driving that semi-truck for so long.
Yeah.
And for one, I think it's like really, 11 in the afternoon in the States right now.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of adapted to that time a little bit still. And since I've been driving that semi-truck so long, I'm kind of
used to doing shitty hours.
Yes, exactly. Being asleep,
Yeah.
pushing through stuff, being half asleep, all stuff like that. And out here on the roads too, I've noticed, for one, I haven't really had super bad traffic. And on the roads, I see they got a little spot where it's like one lane road, like it's a little bridge or something.
Yeah,
And,
one lane bridges.
Yes, that was
New Zealand's
crazy.
famous
to
for
me.
those.
Like, don't that cause a lot of accidents or something? Not at all. That threw me off a little bit.
We just don't have the congestion here, like Auckland does. Like you'll get Auckland traffic if you go in peak hours.
Yeah.
So stay away from Auckland during peak hour traffic, because then you'll be doing a bit of gridlock. But
Auckland was a bit bad. Even that traffic, I think I caught it. It was like probably lunchtime or something. But it's still, it never sat still long like it does in
nah,
Houston. Like,
it's right. There's
in
no
Houston?
getting out of your car and taking a whiz on the side of the road.
Yeah. And
You can't do that.
absolutely.
It doesn't stay long enough. Like, you might only be going 2 k's an hour, but you're still moving generally.
Absolutely. That's what I noticed. That's the difference in traffic out here.
Yeah.
Just watch some Maori history videos. Where Friday markets in Auckland.
Yeah. Otago and all that. South Auckland. It's fucking awesome.
Crazy to bro in New Zealand. We out here, man. We out here. Come on now. But it's actually kind of hitting me right now, though. Like, it's hitting me right now that I'm in New Zealand right now. And I'm right in front of one of my New Zealand aunties right now, bro. We made this happen, y'all. She did my first interview. You remember that? The first interview, man. She just heard the music and wanted to do an interview.
Yeah, I've been trying to want to get all of them on my iPods. Because I found my iPods.
But no, I am about to get up out of here, though. I'm going to hit the road. It's definitely nice meeting you.
God, you're so tall. Look how tall you are. You smell lovely too. You smell like that incense stuff.
Thank you.
From China. India. That beautiful incense. God, you're so tall.
we gotta get a picture though. We have to get a picture.
Oh no, I don't do photos.
Okay, well, you want a picture? Okay, that's cool. At least I got this video.
Yeah, my voice. That's my.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, so nice to meet you. Oh, you're too skinny.
You
could be broken over my thigh. Easy.
Nice.
Look how tiny you are. Oh, you need fattening up, boy. You gotta be fattened up.
Oh no, I definitely can't get up.
You come over here and they'll,
I'm about 170 right now, 6'5". I am a little skinny though.
You're real skinny. You need fattening up. You come over here, everywhere you go, they'll be feeding you. Oh,
appreciate you for having me.
See you. Oh. Oh, thank you so much for visiting me.
Thank you for being here.
Oh. You've got to keep rapping.
You gotta keep rapping.
You've got to keep making that music. Because you've got that talent. You've got the actual talent. It's there. You've just got to hone it. The only way you can do that is by keep doing it. Yeah. that's the only way you can get good. Yeah.
Get better at it.
And it doesn't matter whether you have no one listening. It's the experience and the repetition of things. So, you know, I mean, I haven't danced since my 20s. I know I could still do it without doubt. You know, no problems, because I did it for so long. 15 years. So
I'm definitely gonna keep making music for sure.
yeah.
Right now I'm just on some YouTube stuff, but the music, that's my first love. That's my
You got to get that voice. Like, I've got no voice anymore. Yeah, you got to tune that voice. So yeah,
Hit the
because
vocal
you
lessons.
got to exercise it. It's a muscle, you know. And
Yeah, you taught me a lot about that too.
and because you sing from your diaphragm, you know, which is what makes you breathe. If you didn't have a diaphragm, 'cause your lungs aren't muscles, really. They're just bags. And so yeah, it's your ribs and your diaphragm that make you actually breathe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Your lungs
like,
are sacs.
the fact you know that. So it's your ribs and your...
Pretty much your diaphragm.
Your diaphragm.
Your diaphragm. That's the muscle that pushes your lungs
So
up
the
and down.
diaphragm is a muscle. The diaphragm is not a group of things.
No, it's a muscle.
So the ribs is above the
The
diaphragm.
ribs are here. No, the diaphragm, sits behind the ribs, and it's
Okay.
underneath the lungs. So
Okay,
behind the ribs, underneath the lungs.
Okay, and that's what...
Yeah, so above your
You're
gut,
saying that's what makes you breathe.
your
Okay.
diaphragm. So when you take a really big deep breath in, you should be able to feel that muscle. But it's hard to engage it and learn to use it because it's not. It's an involuntary muscle. Just like, so because breathing's an involuntary action, it's just something we do.
Yeah.
So to try and control it or work it takes a lot of training and practice because it's not a muscle that we have to work. Get going. You know, I'll be out here all night talking to you.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you. All right, you take it easy, yes sir. Indeed, thank you. I will. I definitely will. I told y'all we had to pull up on Auntie, man. She wasn't answering the phone, bro. Slick had me mad, bro. I told y'all I was gonna let y'all meet my New Zealand auntie. Y'all meet her. Y'all see why I appreciate her so much, bro. She know everything about everything, bro. Y'all see she know everything about everything. But I ain't gonna lie. It's very valuable to have people in your life that knows everything about everything. That's a crazy value right there. Man, bruh. I'm gonna let it get warm in here, bruh. We gotta head back to Auckland, man. Y'all was getting on about that 25%. Y'all was getting on about that 25%, bro. Let her be happy with that 25%, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here with me while I was in there conversating with my New Zealand auntie. I'm glad y'all was able to experience that with me. Now I'm about to stay on live for sure for a little bit. You know, y'all experienced that with me and stuff, bro. Hey, if the live choppy, bro, it's because I'm back on service. I ain't never heard of that before neither, bro. Quarter cast, man. We back on travels now, man. I'm gonna check my DMs real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. Just gonna meet up with Lil Baby Old School, but they ain't texting back, so we about to head back to Auckland. I'm about to drive through the night, man. Right now, I'm about to just pull up to somewhere, probably get some food or something. I'm gonna cruise on live with y'all, go get some food, then we out of here.